Okay, friends. Now, this is the very first video lecture for the chapter Internal Reconstruction of the Company, which is also known as Capital Reduction. My dear friend, earlier we cleared the theory and concept of capital reduction. So now, in this video lecture, we directly start the solution of practical problems regarding capital reduction. The very first question, that is the balance sheet of Youngest Limited, is as under on 31st 3 2017 is given, with some adjustment for the reduction scheme approved by the court. My dear friend, as per the scheme, the first adjustment is equity share and preference share should be reduced by 50 rupees each per share. Now, seeing the balance sheet liability side, equity share capital and preference share capital is given. The shares, both type of shares are of rupees 100 and they are now reduced to rupees 50, reduced by rupees 50. So 50 rupees per share is reduced, and when the reduction in capital is our benefit, we are from the company side. So reduction in capital is the benefit of the company, and therefore capital reduction fund account is credited here and capital account is debited. So the very first journal entry is number 1, equity share capital account debit rupees 5 lakh. Preference share capital account debit rupees 2,50,000, 50 rupees per share for 5,000 share, to capital reduction fund account 7,50,000, being both type of capital were reduced. So this is the narration, my dear friend, for reduction in capital. Now in the second adjustment, the debenture holders are ready to forego their outstanding interest. The outstanding interest is our liability, stated at liability side, and now it was foregone by the debenture holders, and therefore it is our benefit, and the benefit is credited to capital reduction fund and debenture interest is debited here. So number 2, debenture interest account debit rupees 20,000 to capital reduction fund account 20,000, being outstanding debenture interest waived by debenture holders. Waived, that is the synonym of forego. Now, from the third adjustment, preference shareholder were given rupees 25,000 in cash for full and final settlement of preference dividend. Normally, my dear friend, preference dividend is only given in the adjustment. But here, preference dividend is stated in the liability side of the balance sheet. That means the dividend was already declared but not paid. And now the amount of rupees 80,000 is settled by giving 25,000 in cash. That means the difference amount is the benefit of the company because of the liability of rupees 80,000 is settled at rupees 25,000. So difference amount 55,000 is the benefit of the company. So journal entry would be number 3, reference dividend account, debit 80,000 as it is stated in the balance sheet. 2, cash at bank account 25,000. 2, capital reduction fund account 55,000 being reference dividend were settled. Being reference dividend were settled. And now, my dear friend, goodwill account and profit and loss account are to be written up. As you know, goodwill is intangible asset and debit balance of profit and loss account, which is stated in the asset side of the balance sheet, is actually accumulated loss. So intangible asset goodwill and accumulated loss both should be write-off in the situation of capital reduction, whether the adjustment is given or not. That means in absence of adjustment, regarding this, we should have to write off these two items in the capital reduction scheme. So my dear friend, when we write off these two, capital reduction fund account is debit because of it is our loss. So company is in loss. So capital reduction fund account debit amount rupees 90,000 plus 3,13,000. That means 4,03,000. 2, goodwill account 90,000 and to profit and loss account 3,13,000, and therefore we can say that being goodwill and accumulated loss were write-off. Where write-off means they are removed from the balance sheet as a loss. Now fifth, according to fifth adjustment, there is reduction in land and building, plant and machinery and debtors by the given amount. And when our real asset like land and building, plant, machinery, goodwill are reduced, that means there is loss of the business, loss of the company, and therefore capital reduction fund account is debited. And when we lost the value of asset, the asset account is credited. So land and building account debit, rupees 2 lakh. Oh, sorry, my dear. This should be credited, but CRF account. Capital reduction fund account debit to land and building account 2 lakh rupees. To plant and machinery account 1,70,000 rupees. To debtors account 5,000, and the total is 3,75,000 debited. Being some assets were write-off or reduced. Some assets were write-off or reduced. And now, my dear friend, here, all the adjustments are finished. All the adjustments are finished. So, my dear, here we have to close the capital reduction fund account. It has credit amount 750,000, 20,000 and 55,000. So 750 plus 20 plus 55, that means 8,25,000 credit amount. 8,25,000 credit amount. And debit amount 4,03,000 plus 3,75,000. That means 4 plus 3, 7,78,000. 7,78,000. So my dear friends, the difference is 47,000 here. Credit balance. And this credit balance of CRF account, capital reduction fund account, should be transferred to capital reserve account as a net capital benefit of the company. So the balance of CRF account always transfer to CR account. At the end, number 6, capital reduction fund account debit 47,000 to capital reserve account 47,000 being balance of CRF account by transfer to capital reserve account. This way, my dear friend, all journal entries regarding capital reduction are finished here. And now, my dear friend, we have to prepare a balance sheet. And I have the format of balance sheet here with required notes. Okay, my dear. Now see how to prepare balance sheet. There is no special rule to prepare balance sheet in this chapter. We have to check all the entries given in the question balance sheet with change in the journal entries, and the final amount, the revised amount, new amount of that balance is stated in the balance sheet. Some of the entries from the old balance sheet may remove from the new balance sheet as they were write-off, like goodwill, profit and loss account, etc., etc. Okay, my dear. So now we start to prepare balance sheet here. Old share capital, equity and preference. 10,000 equity share, each of rupees 100 is now paid up by rupees 50 because of 50 were write-off in the first journal entry. So here 10,000 equity share of rupees 100 each paid up by rupees 50 per share, 5 lakh rupees. And then 5,000 equity share of rupees 100 each paid up by rupees 50 per share, 2,50,000. So total amount is 7,50,000 here. And this total is credited into balance sheet. My dear friend, please remember the word and reduce here to use with the name of the company for the purpose of capital reduction. This shows that this company have performed, this company have practiced capital reduction. Okay, so this word is necessary with the name of the company and reduce. And share capital total 7,50,000. Now, and even reserve surplus. Normally in this sub, all type of reserves and surplus normally were transferred to capital reduction fund for the purpose of capital reduction, security premium, general reserve, all type of. So they were not appear in the new balance sheet. But my dear friend, at the end of the scheme, the balance of capital reduction fund, credit balance, transfer to capital reserve account, and therefore the capital reserve account is appear in the new balance sheet as a reserve and surplus. Normally this one only capital reserve would be appear in the balance sheet here. So here it is 47,000. So total of this is 7,97,000. Right? Then second, non-current liabilities from the balance sheet. There is 10% debenture, and debentures are considered as non-current liability, and they are stated under long-term borrowings. So 10% debenture rupees 2 lakh is our long-term liability. And then trade payables. Trade payables are for rupees 1 lakh. However, before trade payables, there is debenture interest and preference dividend in the balance sheet. But both were settled. Dividend were settled and interest also were settled. So they are not appear in the new balance sheet. But trade payables rupees 1 lakh, there is no any adjustment on creditors. So creditors are here for 1 lakh. And therefore, my dear friend, the total is 7 to 1, 10 lakh 97,000. Now see about assets, non-current assets. Number one, fixed asset. Number one, intangible asset. There are two tangible asset. Land building and plant machinery at new value. So land and building 5 lakh rupees, out of 5 lakh, 2 lakh were write off. Therefore, new amount is 3 lakh. Plant and machinery 5 lakh 40,000, but 1 lakh 70,000 were write off. That means 3 lakh 70,000 is the revised value. Plant and machinery 3 lakh 70,000. So 6 lakh 70,000 is the total tangible asset now. Six lakh 70,000. And then inventories. Stock 2 lakh 50,000. And there were no change in the value of stock 2 lakh 50,000. Debtors 1 lakh. Trade receivable. Debtors 1 lakh, but 5,000 were write off. That means 95,000. Then cash and bank balance. The bank balance appeared in the balance sheet 1 lakh 7,000. Out of 1 lakh 7,000, rupees 25,000 were paid for preference dividend. So 1 lakh 7,000 minus 25,000. That means I think 82,000. 17 minus 25, 82,000. So now get the total here. Get the total here. 2 lakh 50,000 plus 95,000 plus 82,000. So 4 lakh 27,000. And final total is 10 lakh 97,000. So these were, my dear friend, a question of 15 marks for capital reduction can be performed here like this. You have to see all these things and then get it screenshot after lights off. Get the screenshot, my dear friend, properly.